Brilliance Audio presents Underlying by Janelle Harris, performed by Alana Kerr Collins. The day everything changes doesn't begin especially differently to any other day. My alarm goes off at 8:30 a.m., like always. With my eyes still closed, I stretch my right arm over the edge of the bed and pat my hand around my bedside table until I hit the right spot on my phone to shut the alarm off. I roll into the middle of the bed and flop onto my belly. I expect to find my husband's body heat clinging to the sheets on his side, but the white cotton under me is cool. I'm disappointed by Paul's absence, but I'm not surprised. I suspect he got up early to get a run-in before Amelia, our soon-to-be 3-year-old, wakes. I sit up, drag my hands around my face and try to wake up fully. There's a cup of coffee waiting for me beside my phone. The words, "World's Best Mummy," wrap around the cream ceramic mug in swirly purple font. It instantly became my favourite mug when Paul and Amelia gave it to me on my first ever Mother's Day. But before I dare to enjoy a sip, I tilt my ear towards the bedroom door. The house is blissfully silent. Amelia must still be asleep, I decide. Smiling, I take Paul's pillow and stuff it between my back and the headboard. I take my coffee in one hand and my phone in the other and slouch back against the mound of pillow to enjoy a lazy Saturday morning in bed. I sip lukewarm coffee as I scroll through recent photos on my phone, choosing the best ones to share on Facebook. There's plenty of Amelia and me. At the park, out for a walk, in our garden. Our selfies are hilarious. Or at least I think so. We're always pulling faces or trying to make each other laugh. Amelia almost always wins, and I giggle first. Unfortunately, I don't have any shots of my husband. Paul always manages to duck out of shot just before the camera snaps, which inevitably makes it impossible to get a family photo. "Ah, Susan, the state of me," he says while running his hand through his floppy blonde hair, which he's overly aware is thinning on top. "Next time, yeah? Get me next time. Let me get one of the two of you. My gorgeous girls." I've no doubt Paul's phone is awash with photos of Amelia and me, among screenshots of his Fitbit app. His perfect family and his perfect hobby. Everything about Paul is perfect. Or at least to the people who don't know him as well as I do, it would seem to be. Scrolling on, I find a shot of us all in the park last week, and I upload it as my new profile picture. My nagging wore Paul down, and he actually stood for a photo. Unfortunately, my eyes are closed, and Paul's face is obscured by a large tree branch and a cluster of leaves. But Amelia is smiling brightly, and there's the unmistakable sparkle of childhood innocence in her eyes. I love it. Gentle noise coming from downstairs hints that it's time to get up. Paul's voice like a gritty rainstorm, and Amelia's giggles like the rainbow that follows, make their way up the stairs to wrap around me like a warm hug. I set my empty coffee cup and phone down on the bedside table, throw back the duvet and dangle my legs over the edge of the bed. I pause for a moment, trying to get the bubbles of nervous excitement popping in my tummy under control as I think of the day ahead. I can tell it's a nice morning outside by the shapes and shadows the sun creates on my bedroom floor as it shines through the hideous floral curtains that came with our new home. I breathe a sigh of relief, confident in the knowledge that today is dry and warm. Perfect barbecue weather. Today is so important. I tell myself aloud as I slip my arms into the ivory silk dressing gown lying crinkled on the end of my bed. Standing up, I glance in the antique full-length mirror that stands in the corner of my compact bedroom. My reflection stares back at me, smiling. My shoulder-length mousy brown hair is messy and knotted, but my eyes are sparkling and my skin is bright and fresh. All this sea air has been good for me, I think, my smile growing wider. It was Paul's idea to sell our 2-bedroom apartment in Dublin and move to a quaint cottage in West Cork. I protested at first, not just because I didn't want to leave the convenience of the capital city behind me. I mean, sure, that was part of it, but I also didn't want to move to the back arse of nowhere where I didn't know a single person and start my life all over again at 35.